Luxury looks like success. Private jets, designer brands, penthouse views, watches that cost more than a car. And if you scroll long enough, it starts to feel like that's what winning looks like. Like if you can just reach that level, you've made it. But here's the truth most people never hear. Luxury was never designed to make you wealthy. It was designed to make you feel wealthy while keeping you dependent. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how luxury works like a system, not a product, not a lifestyle, a system that turns attention into spending, spending into pressure, pressure into debt, and debt into a lifetime of working just to keep up. And by the end, you'll understand why the richest people often avoid looking rich, and why the loudest wealth you see online is usually the most fragile. Let's start with the most important difference. Real wealth is invisible. Luxury is visual. Wealth is ownership. Luxury is consumption. Wealth is control over time. Luxury is control over image. And once you understand that, you'll never see luxury the same way again. Because luxury isn't just expensive stuff. Luxury is a message, a signal. It tells the world, I've arrived, and humans are wired to care about signals. More than reality, that's the trap. Most people don't buy luxury because of quality. They buy it because of what it means. Status, respect, attention, validation, the feeling that they are finally seen. And once your identity depends on what you own, you'll spend forever defending that identity, upgrading, replacing, keeping up. Not because you need it, but because you don't want to lose the feeling. Luxury brands understand this better than anyone. Here's how luxury really makes money. They don't sell products, they sell identity. You're not buying a bag, you're buying a story that says you're successful, a story that says you belong to a higher class, a story that says you're different, and stories are more profitable than materials. A plain t-shirt costs a few dollars to make, but put a logo on it, attach a lifestyle, attach a celebrity, attach exclusivity, and suddenly it's $100, $200, $500. Not because it's worth that, because your emotions can be priced. Luxury is emotional pricing. And the moment you buy luxury to prove something, you stop using money as a tool and start using money as a performance. Now let's talk about the performance. Luxury is designed to be seen. That's why it's recognizable. That's why the logos are placed where people can't miss them. Because the goal is not utility, the goal is visibility. But visibility has a cost. When you look rich, people expect you to spend. Friends expect you to cover bills. Family expects support. Strangers expect access. And companies target you with higher prices because they assume you can pay. Even worse, looking rich attracts the wrong kind of attention. Comparison, competition, pressure, and pressure is expensive. Now let's make this real. Someone gets a raise or finally lands a better job. Maybe they go from struggling to finally breathing. And the moment the money increases, they upgrade their life. New phone, better clothes, nice restaurants, new car, a more expensive apartment. From the outside, it looks like progress. But what happened inside? Their fixed expenses went up. Their obligations went up, their stress went up, and their freedom went down. So even though they earn more, they become more fragile. That's the luxury trap in real life. Because luxury doesn't just cost money once. It introduces a new level of lifestyle maintenance. If you buy a luxury car, you don't just pay for the car. You pay for insurance, repairs, maintenance, fuel, and the pressure to keep it looking perfect. If you buy luxury fashion, you don't just buy it once. You feel pressure to keep up with new drops, new seasons, new trends, Because the moment you wear it too many times, it stops signaling. Luxury is never finished. That's why it's profitable. Now here's where most people get confused. They think luxury equals wealth, but luxury is often what happens when people touch money without touching freedom. Because freedom doesn't come from what you can buy. Freedom comes from what you can walk away from. Let's talk about the people who actually understand money. The richest people often avoid flashy wealth, not because they can't afford it, because they understand what it attracts. Flashy wealth attracts attention. Attention attracts expectations. Expectations attract risk. Risk attracts costs. Old money doesn't need attention. Old money needs protection. That's why quiet luxury is a real thing. Quiet luxury is subtle. No loud logos, no screaming brands, clean design, understated. Because when you're truly wealthy, your goal is not to impress strangers. Your goal is to stay free. Real wealth prioritizes control. Control of schedule, control of choices, control of time. Luxury prioritizes image, and image is fragile. Now let's go deeper, because the real trap is psychological. Luxury targets the ego. The ego wants to be admired. The ego wants to be respected. The ego wants to feel important. And social media turns the ego into a business model. Platforms reward what looks impressive, not what is smart. So people chase what performs well visually, because attention feels like victory. But attention is not wealth. Attention fades. Bills remain. And when people tie their self-worth to what others think, they start making financial decisions based on emotion, impulse, ego, fear of missing out, fear of being left behind, fear of not being respected. That's why two people can earn the same income and end up in completely different lives. One uses money to reduce obligations. The other uses money to increase validation. One becomes freer over time. The other becomes trapped in a higher cost version of the same stress. Now here's the part that will change how you see the world. The economy is built on consumption, not on financial independence. If everyone became financially independent, the system would slow down, because financially independent people buy less nonsense. They don't chase validation through purchases. They don't upgrade just to impress. They don't need the system as much. So the system constantly markets status to you. It tells you success is what you can show. It tells you the next purchase will make you confident. It tells you that if you don't have it, you're behind. And it works, because humans are social. Humans fear exclusion. Luxury is social engineering. Now let's be fair. Luxury itself is not evil. There's nothing wrong with enjoying quality. Nothing wrong with appreciating design. The problem is using luxury as a substitute for wealth. The problem is buying things you don't need, with money you don't have, to impress people who don't matter. The problem is performing success instead of building it. So what do the wealthy do instead? They delay gratification. They buy leverage. They invest in skills that produce income repeatedly. They build businesses. They own assets. They focus on compounding rather than validation. They don't chase the feeling of being rich. They chase the reality of being free. And here's the mindset shift you can adopt immediately. Stop asking, how do I look successful? Start asking, how do I become unshakable? Unshakable means you can survive without approval. Unshakable means your lifestyle is funded by systems, not stress. Unshakable means your money is working, even when you're not. That's real wealth. Now let's bring it all together. Luxury is designed to pull you into spending cycles. Spending cycles push you into pressure. Pressure pushes you into debt. Debt pushes you into working harder. Working harder keeps you too tired to build assets. And without assets, you stay dependent. That's why luxury becomes a trap for most people. Not because luxury is bad, but because luxury is often purchased at the wrong stage. Luxury should come after freedom, not before it. So if you want to win financially, here's the simple rule. Buy assets first, buy symbols later, build systems first, upgrade lifestyle later, choose freedom first, then enjoy luxury without stress. Because when luxury is funded by real wealth, it becomes enjoyment. But when luxury is funded by insecurity, it becomes a cage. And that is the game nobody explains. If you want more videos exposing how money, luxury, and power really work, follow and subscribe. Because most people will never learn these rules until it's too late. Follow if you want the truth about wealth,